You missed nothing. Has anyone actually seen the full film, Treasure Island by Russia? Like, I've only seen the memes, and the memes are good. It's the hand underneath. Oh my god, I was freaking out. I was like, why are there two sets of hand bones? But it's the hand underneath. It's nice. There's simulated... I have to take the word nice back. There should only really be one bone here, but... Simulated metacarpals. Beautiful. Most 3D models just have a single bone for the hand, and then the fingers attached to the palm bone. I'm not judging. It's very detailed. It means you'll be able to have, like, squishing of the hand. You know, like that. Which most game models don't have, or if they do have it, it's done in the shader. Because, like, who even gets that close to a model, right? Who even gets close enough to see a hand squish? See, there is a palm bone. There's palm 04R, palm 01R, and palm 04R. What? Hold on, there are 4 bones there? Okay, we can ignore that. Every MMD model from 2004 has a bone for every finger, so this skeleton model is very basic, you say. MMD models have thousands of bones. How many fingers does an MMD model have? Just how many fingers? Hand zoom cutscenes way too dank. Yep. That's the one. Hand zoom cutscenes. Who knew? So there seemed to be, like, a larger bone inside these bones. Witness me. Dress also uses his own bones on MMD balls, so they're way connected lots of stuff into hand bones. Yeah, but the bones used in the dress are fizz bones. You don't have to animate those. You just have to animate, like, the core skeleton of the MMD. So, what are we going for? Upper arm R? Org? No. Org? That org bone. Org palm. I don't want org, do I? We want def, right? But we don't want that one because that's a linking bone to the skeleton's spine. We want that one, that one, that one, and that one? Dress made of bone. That's metal as fuck. Brutal. Okay, I don't know what happened there. How vertices are mapped to bones when approximating them with bones. Okay. Maybe... Okay, that's better. This... You can get rid of that. I want to scale it. I want to change the properties. Okay, so it's just this panel here. Good. We have 2 forearm bones? I don't get it, but okay. Can we do away with this then? Can we move this up? Did I just see a negative radius there? Oh, hold up. I know it's another fun episode of me adding collision to the Antonia model. Making the ocean definitely would have been a more engaging stream. But making the ocean come second to making the main character. In my opinion. So we need that hand. Def hand R. And we want to add a box, I think. You tried your hardest, Unreal. You tried your hardest. That's all we can really ask of you, isn't it? Oh, 0.08. 0.08. Point not 4. Lovely. 0.03. That seems correct, right? Correct enough. That's alright. This I think we need to make a bit longer. I think we can go back and add those hand bones in now. Def Pinky R. Caps whale. What about if we don't auto-orient a bone? Consider the power we have. We can just do that, right? No one will notice. It's totally fine. Totally fine. Actually, no. Do you know what? Yeah. This whole auto-orient to bone thing is absolute garbage. Do you ever think about that? Like we just looked at it and it garbled the whole orientation of the thing. This is just oriented to the bone already, right? The rotation is just naturally the orientation of the bone. And like auto-orienting to bone seems to be trying to do some kind of inverse operation to make it orient to the world from the bone instead of orienting to the bone from the world, which is what we actually wanted. It's very weird. Wait, no, 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 no. That's not. And then we can add the palm. No. That one. Can we just we do them all at the same time? Oops, not that one. Whoop. Okay, one of these is not like the other. We'll deal with you later. I don't get what you're trying to do here. Do you not understand what you were trying to achieve? You certainly have not achieved it. That's what I'm insinuating there. So that's an arm. That looks fairly like an arm. Looks like it would collide like an arm. That's right, Reno. Bones. Bones and caps whales. Now, if I click on this, right, and if I click on this and I finds a body on the other side and duplicates constraint and body. If I press M, huh? Did you hack? Okay, so we can't mirror these, which is glorious. Thank you very much. Which means we have to put them all in by hand. What's the naming convention for the left side of things? Huh? If we I was gonna say. What's the naming convention for left bones and right bones, huh? In your skeleton tree. That's just underscore L underscore R. Ah, port and starboard. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Epic. Yeah, I see the problem. Yeah, okay. So they've tried to do the naming convention in their export, and they've got the underscore L and the underscore R correct, but all the bones are named differently. So if we click on this one, for example, that's defbone underscore 25R, and this one here should theoretically be defbone underscore 25L. Are there not bones in a model, or am you missing something? Coder, not a rigger. I am also a coder, not a rigger, a black dragon. I have no idea what's going on here. This is defbone 011 underscore L, so that's why it can't do the automatic mirroring. It's fine. It's fine. It'll only take exactly twice as long. It will only take exactly twice as long. That's correct. But that looks fine to me for an asset. There are bones in the model, but they're named wrong, so the Unreal Engine doesn't know how to find them. Just rename them, clueless chatting. I don't think I can. That's the problem. I don't think I can. Like, if I go to this. Yeah. GG, bro. GG, bro. Oh, wait, can I do it here? Ooh, that is not the right button. Sorry, I meant to press F2. No, I can't rename them. Physically impossible. Anyway, hey, we want defs, don't we? Not that one. That one. That one. That one. And we make a capsule for them. And the hand, we make a box. And then the def pinkies. We make a capsule for all of those. Bot. Physics asset complete. Then what we need to do is we go to this, we get index 0, we copy, and then we click on this, and we paste, and it just does it. So it will possibly actually be slightly faster than twice as long. It will still be a pain. Do not confuse it for being not a pain. It's just our friendly 3D artist that looks like he's not used to using the Unreal Engine, which is fine. Really, who is used to using the Unreal? What the fuck has gone on here? There are no words. This is upper arm R and this is forearm R, so we're not using upper arm L, forearm L, and then forearm L, L. We're not using that one. Dem bones, dem hand bones. I don't know what's happened here. I think the rotations are wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Yeah, the rotations are exactly the same. Did I make it on the wrong thing? What is this? This is def hand R. Oh, I did. Because this is not def hand. Oh, it is def hand L. Oh, fuck you. I'm so confused right now. I get the feeling it's something about the roll, because like a capsule. Oh yeah, they're wrong as well. Look, they bend outwards instead of inwards. Poopy. So we've got a what? Flip. Panic. Always and forever bullet. We've got to flip the Z value, I think. So that looks fine because it's almost 0. This one, that's 177, so it's 177 minus 3. Try minus 3. No, 3. So it was 177. And 180 is 180. So 180 minus 177 is 3. So if I type in 3 there, it should look the same. Yeah, that looks the same. So it's the Z that we got to reverse. We've got a 180. 9. Maybe not just the Z. Minus 10. 80? Nope. Minus 10. Oh, 10? 10? Minus 20? Minus 9? 20? I'm so confused. There you go, that looks correct. Minus 10, minus 20, minus 9. So what was this one? This is minus 10, 29. So the X can stay the same, but the Y and the Z need to get minused. That's what I've taken away from this. Yeah, 3 and minus 177 are the same angle. Congratulations. Reno is here. Everyone's here today. Kind of freaks me out sometimes how many people turn up. Berlin is here. Which one did I just get? The tippy. The tippy tip. The tippy tippy tip. The tippy tippy tip. The tippy tippy tip. See, that doesn't look right. definitely does not look right. It looks better than the arm did. I don't know what it is. Maybe that is actually right. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? That didn't do anything, did it? Hold up. Hold up. There you go. Boy, am I glad I recently got a new mouse. It's the, I want to say the old mouse works fine. But it was starting to get on my nerves. Like, there was just some things about it that just... It's a great shape. Let's start out with the positives, okay? So we can set it up for disappointment. It's a great shape. The Iron Claw is a fantastically shaped mouse. Okay, no holds barred. It has headlights, which I think it may be the only mouse in existence with headlights, which is pretty impressive. It has a nice weight to it. So it's not massively heavy, but it doesn't feel like it's just gonna float away if you stop holding onto it. And all the buttons are basically in exactly the correct location for my fingers. Like, it fits my hand ridiculously well. Honestly, one of the best fitting mice I've ever used. It has a nice scroll wheel. The scroll wheel is, you know, it works good. It scrolls. I'm running out of positives now. It's a mouse. It works. Has a great pulling rate. Has a great RTT. Like, that it never dropped packets or anything to the receiver or anything. The laser sensor was perfect. Oh, it really is a nice mouse to hold. Negatives about the mouse. Oh dear. So the shake to wake time, annoyingly slow. I've covered this already, I know, but the shake to wake time really does annoy me. If you drop the mouse, it will activate either the left or right click or both. I've yet to have that happen to this mouse. Like, I can pretty much slam this down and it won't activate a mouse click. But the mouse paddles on the... Oh, you can kind of hear it clicking. The mouse paddles on the Iron Claw are just really heavy. And I think there's a bit of preload to the spring click. So it kind of sets you up to be disappointed. Because if you slam your mouse down, you might fire. And like, if you're doing like... If you have like a small mouse mat and you have to move your mouse playing CSGO and you accidentally fire, and now everyone knows where you are. Haha, noob. Big problem. And you're all going to think this is a small problem. It's a massive problem, actually. Sorry to disappoint you. That's a massive problem. The software it comes with is very weird and unreliable. So, I think it's become a trend with all wireless mice to be able to program them, right? And be able to save a profile to the mouse, right? So you can I have actually missed see, this one has a collision, but it's up here. So this one actually this one actually, and this one and this one, they need some capsule. No. No. What have you done? Let's not have done that. It's fine. You know what? I don't care. They're close to the face. They won't really collide with anything. It's not worth the time. That was scary. Anyway, what was I saying? Mice, right? The software that comes with it's really weird. So you can preload most wireless peripherals these days with their own air quotes firmware, with their own air quotes pre-programmed button presses, right? So you can save macros, you can save key inputs to the mouse itself, right? Rather than having the mouse query the software and then the software do the input for you, right? Which isn't supported in some applications, isn't supported when the software is not running, etc., etc., etc. And now that's fine in and of itself, but the where's the other arms? Oh, here we go. Let's do the left arm first. Oh no, not the hand. Sorry. Oops. Yeah, whoops. That was my bad. And not the second forearm either. The hand needs a box. See, you can program the Iron Claw, no problem. But the keys that you input to the Iron Claw to be programmed to the Iron Claw will only function when the software is not running. And the keys that you program the Iron Claw to use when the software is running will not work when the software is not running. So you have 6 profiles, right? You have 3 on your PC and 3 on the mouse, right? Would it not have been prudent? Would it not have been a good idea just to save one mouse profile, maybe, to the mouse that has all of the key presses that you can use on the mouse? It just didn't make any sense to me, you know what I mean? It seemed like a really bad idea. And also, some of the button presses that you can activate while the mouse is not connected, or is connected rather, are not available when the mouse is connected. Which is ridiculous, by the way. If you didn't already assume that that was ridiculous, that's ridiculous. And it crashed a lot. Like, I don't want to smack talk the mouse, but it did crash a lot. Like, more frequently than you would want a mouse to crash. So the mouse would work fine, but sometimes it would just lose track of the software of IQ. It would be like, not really being able to find you there, IQ. I'll just use the regular inputs, which is fine. But it means that tilt left and tilt right no longer work. This mouse has tilt left and tilt right built in. It has, look. You're not going to be able to see it, but like, you have your scrolly boy, right? Which you can unlock for infinite scrolling with this button here. I'm not going to do it. But the mouse wheel also clicks left and right for tilt left and tilt right. Absolute insanity. I've scrolled out of the workspace, yes. It's so good. It's so good. This is turning into a fucking Logitech advert. This is why they don't sponsor anyone. Because their stuff is just so good. Fuck. And it's great to have a Logitech mouse because it means that I don't have to have a second software to configure my mouse. Because I have the Logitech steering wheel and the Logitech camera. Easy days. Don't have a Logitech keyboard though. They don't make a keyboard I like. Not sponsored, by the way, which is even worse because now you know that I'm being honest about their products being good. And they haven't even paid me money to tell you that. Fuck. God. Everyone told me to get the MX Master. Way back when, I asked literally everybody I knew on Twitch, what mouse do you use? What mouse is good? And there was like 8 people who were like, MX Master is really beast. For like, if you do game development, if you do software development, you do a lot of coding, you do a lot of like productivity stuff. You want an MX Master, bro. It's the productivity mouse. It's great. Fits your hand. Oh, Mana wants a sponsor to sell out. Yeah, that's right. Logitech, if you're out there, buddy. I'll start saying stinky things about you if you don't pay me money. Wait, no, that's blackmail. Wait, shit, no, fuck. Wait, no, I take it back. It's a bit. I don't mean it. But it's hard, right? Because you don't get a sponsor by saying good things about them to begin with, right? But at the same time, you don't get a sponsor by saying bad things about them to begin with, right? Tricky. Why do people even need to sponsor anyone? They can just pay for ads. I guess the idea is that you want a product that's so good you don't need to pay for ads. Which is what's happened. Which is why they don't need to pay for ads. Which is why they don't need to pay for sponsors. Fuck! Like, the only thing I've seen Logitech sponsor are, like, events. They don't sponsor people. I've never seen a single streamer being like, oh, I'll buy the Logitech LG29, bro. It's great. Except for Grenady. I don't think he's sponsored by Logitech, but he does use a Logitech wheel, and he does tell everyone it's a Logitech wheel. I hate this item. Here, sponsor us. Exactly. I mean, I'm not going to lie. If there's someone out there who wants to give me free tech peripherals, you know, keep me topped up throughout the year. Funny story about Grenady's wheel. God damn it. Don't. I have the same wheel. Why am I not as good as at Trackmania as he is? Huh? Man is most handsome. No, you. I've not been on a billboard. Get Uno reversed that bullet. And the hand is a box. He was using a 15-year-old wheel and changed to sponsored wheel only because he was not able to get the same old wheel. No, what wheel was he using? No, you gotta tell me now. You gotta tell me now. You gotta tell me now what wheel was he using. Oh, I want to look it up. I want to get one of them. This is deep lore. I'm just kidding. I already have. I'm happy with my wheels. Okay, I have my old crusty wheel, which I love and need to make a shelf for, and I have my new crusty wheel, which I love and need to make a shelf for. How much IKEA do you think I can fit up here, right? How much shelf do you think I... It's really... You won't remember, it was last year when he changed. You'll check his Twitch page description, Internet Archive. Thank you so much. I've been thinking, right? I have like 13.5 centimeters drop, right? Between the two sets of... There it is. Between the two sets of flat surfaces I can put the AK on. And I wonder if I can fit a 2x2 in the corner rather than a 1x2. Because there might just be enough gap to fit a 2x2 and have 2 extra shelving units for stuff. I don't know what I'd put up there, but I mean, I'm sure it'd be useful to have a 2x2 and then a 2x1 and a 2x2 and then a 1x4 instead of... And it wouldn't be a 1x4. I'm not going to put the like constructing slats in because I want to fit the Steel Battalion controller in it. The Steel Battalion controller is wider than a tuba. So, yeah, that's one thing. Steel Battalion controller is about the same width as my desk, and it really irks me, because to play it, you need to use the pedals and the controller, and I really want to output the screen to my main monitor, but the main monitor only takes DisplayPort, and my capture card only outputs HDMI, and my monitor is a monitor, and it doesn't have an input switcher. I think it only has one input, so I wouldn't actually be able to do it. I'd have to take the cable out, put a new cable in, or I'd have to have one of those crazy HDMI DisplayPort video switching muxing tools, which cost way more than I think they should cost. Like, I swear I had an AV switcher back in the 90s, and I swear it was like £3. It was not an expensive item. Like, you just have to change the ground terminal, right? You don't need to do anything fancy. You just need to change the ground terminal. Everything can be connected all at the same time except for the grounds. And then when you ground the terminals, you ground the ground terminals. You feel me? Anyone out there an electrician? Anyone out there want to tell me why it's not a good idea for me to make my own HDMI DisplayPort in screen switcher right now? I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to mouser right now. I'm going to DigiKey. I'm going to RS Electronics. You think it may be our fire hazard? Claire was once. Claire, please. Claire, we need you. We need you more than usual. I don't think it would be too... I don't think it's too strong a thing to make. I think it's something that I could probably do. Shocking. Well, what do you expect me to do? I'm not an electrician, right? Okay, I was trying to build a BOM for all the caps that I needed to replace my Game Gear, and I still haven't. It's been 4 years since I said I was going to do this. I think it was... Oh no, I copied the wrong thing there. Oops. You're throwing me off course here, kids. Man overboard. Anyway, so I have a Game Gear. It was donated to me by my auntie in the 90s. She said, "Oh, I haven't played this in ages. 20 years maybe." It was fine when I got it though. Like when I put it away, it was totally fine. It should work perfectly. And we got it. Me and my dad, as we did. We turned it on, and it was horrible. The screen worked, kind of. Screen worked. It's turned on. The backlight still works, which is amazing. But nothing else did. So you would load a game. And have you ever seen the streamer Vinesauce, Vinny Vinesauce? So he does streams on Sunday usually, where he tries to get games to be as broken as they could possibly be. He tries to put a game into a scenario where nothing works anymore, and it's horrible. And that's what this Game Gear does. It boots up, and the music is garbled, the visuals are garbled. Okay? More derailment. My VTube is frozen except for the mouth. Oh, not again. VC face. Thank you, Reno. Do you like how it's a square? It's to save on GPU power. So the fewer pixels it has to render, the easier it is to render it. I figured a 1080 by 1080 window is fine. Cause I'm just in the bottom corner here. I'm not big. I'm not a big tuber. We should save before this crashes. Yep. There we go. But anyway, and I looked on forums not so recently ago, but like every time I get the urge to fix it, I go on forums and I see, oh yeah, if the screen is garbled and outputting weird stuff to the screen, it's probably you need new capacitors in your unit, because that's something that happens in a 1980s save always, save often. Yeah, that's the one. It's what happens in a 1980s piece of tech when it's no longer the 1980s anymore. The electrolytic solution inside the capacitors dries up, evaporates, turns to mush, and the capacitors no longer work, and capacitors don't work. You get things like timing errors, and the screen output on all the LCD circuits is mostly about timing errors. I'm in two minds, okay? I full admission, I broke the case. I wasn't rough, but it's an old case. So I may also go to eBay and buy a replacement case. But there are people who do like really nice, like resin pour cases. Like, you know, swirlies. You know, absolutely the pimpest stuff you could ever see on a Game Gear, right? I'm tempted to get one of those, but I also want to preserve like the Game Gearage of itsness. You know what I mean? I would really enjoy just like an FRN injection molded case for it instead of the crappy, crummy. I don't know what it is, but it's that horrible plastic from the 80s that goes brittle really quickly. I hate that stuff. It's the worst. It's one step up from Bakelite. At least Bakelite was tough. Anyway, so a new case for it potentially. I've seen people do color LCD screens for them as well. Like OLED. Yo, what do? Hugh, what do? Antonia, game jam's over. We gotta go back to work now, I'm afraid. I say work. I will get you the files for the project sometime in the near future. I feel like there was something I was meant to do last night. I didn't do it. Oh well, I'm sure someone will scream at me angrily. Where's my thing? I'm sure they will. Don't worry about it. Tail? Oh, yeah, no. Thigh, shin, spine. Spine. Death bone. Death bone. We got him. We got him. How am I? I'm so good. I'm just talking about Logitech steering wheels and this cool mouse. It is Logitech. I really like the lighting options for it too. And also I really like, oh, you can't see it anymore. There's a button here. It shows you how much battery it's got left. It just blinks it, right? It just gives you a little taste of how much battery it's got. So now it uses the Logitech 923. The old one, Internet Archive, does not save channel info, but I'm waiting. You know what? If you tell me the information, friend, I'll show you my Microsoft Sidewinder force feedback. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Get out of here. Oh. We are from the early 2000s. One of these. There's one at CEX. You tell Grenadi if he wants one, I can get him one from CEX. I'll show you mine then. This is my steering wheel, yeah. You saw F1 racing frame, just the seat and frame, no pedals or wheel or game, for around 5K. Nice. Hey, I was still editing that. This is the steering wheel I have. £16? What a bargain. It's a great steering wheel. Oh, rip. It's missing the D-pad. Dude, what is that? That is some swag stuff. Yeah, I really like it. It works well. It has 2 modes as well. So it has digital mode and analog mode. You can use VR headset and VR controllers to emulate the wheel in VR games. Yeah. My How do I say this? My uncle of the time gave it to me. I don't know if he quit gaming or if he moved on and he just felt like he should like pass the torch or something. But he gave me that steering wheel and he gave me Final Fantasy VII and a couple other games, Driver I think, for the PlayStation, and then just, if you're out there, if you're watching this stream, very poggies, thank you. I enjoy it muchly. The food is delicious, thank you. Yeah. What? Z extent. That is not the Z. That's the X, maybe? That is the X. Where's the music, Mana? It's in the game. It's in the game. It's in the game. Should I make the... Only if your eyes don't start to bleed when you use VR. True. True, you know. A true shame. That is not the why. It really is a shame. Because VR is pretty great. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy playing VR games a lot. When I find the time to do so, and I've cleared the space to do so, which is another reason why I need to get these shelves. My stream is too quiet. Don't give me any of that. My stream is too quiet. This is a library. No shouting. Balint, you just saw you. When? I'm so confused. Stream is fine, bruh. Now. It's 4:30, everybody. Everybody just calm down. Everybody just Z extent 0.15. That's not the Z. Y extent 0.02. That's not the Y. Help. I pressed undo one too many times, haven't I? You're in the wrong era. You're meant to be a samurai in the Edo period trying to get by with a confection stall. That is true. The samurai went through a huge depression in the Edo period because they were, you know, a class of the Sengoku elite, right? So they didn't really have any jobs to do. So the samurais were basically, you know, they had a status to maintain, they had a face to uphold, but their job was basically just to kill people. You know, they were soldiers. That was their beef, to protect the Hancho and the Han that the Cho had choed from his hand. But yeah, Edo period was real peaceful, so samurais, you know, had to find a second job. Basket weaver, confectionery stall owner, whatever. Blacksmiths as well. Let's not forget the blacksmiths, who had to also find, you know, gainful employment making stuff like trowels and teaspoons. I don't know. What a shame. True shame. Because no one needed katana anymore, because all the samurai had no jobs and no one was getting sliced. Ah, rarely. Smithies. Is this gonna work okay? Like, I feel like that's incorrect, because the bones are gonna flex away from each other and the collision is gonna get wild. So I feel like maybe these need to be like a lot thinner. So these could be like half the size. And maybe like a little bit deeper in, maybe. Be a bit taller, maybe. And then that can go there like that. Presto, we got wing... What the hell? What's happening here, hey kids? What's going on here? Hey kids? What's the... Please. For 1 second, just pretend that you know where you're meant to be. Because you know where you're meant to not be. And you can move to the place where you're going to. Because you can subtract where you're not meant to be from where you are. For 1 second. Yes, close enough. I don't know what their problem is. It's like, we turned auto-orient to bone off, and it's like, I'm still going to auto-orient to that bone, though. Y'all got any of those bones to auto-orient to? Just doesn't want to play ball, does it? I don't know what we're doing here. Make it slightly thinner. And then rotate it. Oh, that's what I was meant to do. I was meant to get shipping labels for all the gifts. I didn't even make a post-it note for it. Oh, I'll do it right now. Post-it note, then bones. That's right. Shipping labels or death. Spelled wrong. Sorry, Reno. I'm not Bolin. I'm not organized with my stuff. I don't get stuff sent out the day after it's received in the post. That's crazy. That's crazy. Bolint is a dummy item? No way. Bolint knows how to use the postal systems though. Oh, no worries. Bolint is also waiting on free gift. Both of you are the winners. Both of you. Would you imagine? Nope. False. False. You have a dream. You have a dream. That fire ants and leaf cutter ants. Oh, one day we will hug? Oh, sure. Like, as I've mentioned, there's a high probability that I will be in that exact area of the world sometime in the near future. Sometime in the future from this date. Unless of course, you know, transatlantic relations go thermonuclear before then. But it seems fine. It seems like everyone's having a nice time. We don't have a lot of time to hang out anymore though. Like online. True shame. Reno has a dream. To one day hug Fiona. I knew someone called Fiona once. The real one. I'm lost. I'm meant to be making these wing colliders. Hugs plush Fiona. Are we talking about? There is but one Fiona. Am I not following someone here? Did you steal Fiona? Reno. Theft. MCH pivot. What is? Okay. The hippo. Fiona the hippo? Fiona the hippo. Fiona the hippo. Fiona the hippo. Fiona. If I Google this on stream right now, am I gonna get in trouble? If I don't Google it right now, am I gonna get in trouble? It's not porn. Reno, we're on the internet right now, so you know the internet will hold its judgment on that. Lol, maybe. Oh god. Oh god. Oh. Oh. Is it that one? It's that one. Paste. Unless you're into hippos like that. No, but like someone out there might be. And Google has no filter. Google's just like, you wanted to see this, and now you have seen it. I will Google it off screen. People ask me why I use Chrome browser while I'm streaming. And they wonder if I use Chrome browser when I'm not streaming. I do not. Fiona Bruce, Fiona Apple, Fiona Shaw, Fiona Dolman, Fiona Ray, Fiona Hippo. Cute. Fiona the Hippo from Cincinnati Zoo. The first Nile hippo imaged in ultrasound prenatally and the first born at the zoo in 75 years. Congratulations. Good. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Careful though. Hippos are one of the most dangerous mammals on planet Earth. Given half the chance, they will rend your skin from your body and fry it as an aperitif. Now these are rotated wrong, so I think we found our lad. She was premature too, so tiny, I know. And dehydrated. And she was bottle fed. And now she's totally healthy. And a cool hippo. Really nice. There was too much syrup in my coffee. Too much. Okay, we need some spine. We need some spinal orbs, I think. If I just type in spine to the search bar at the top, we're going to get some cool stuff. MCH, tweak, org, speech, def. They're the ones that I want. Everybody wants one. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You tried so hard. Came so far. But in the end, doesn't even matter. This one, not so much. This one, I don't think we need. This one, I think we can do work with. That one will take a bit of cajoling to move into the correct orientation. Ooh. Well, that can be 0.1. Why not? Are we jamming Linkin Park? Yeah. Do you know, as a child, I never really listened to Linkin Park, but it's not that bad. I always thought that they were, you know, bit of a fringe group, you know? Oi, 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 oi. They weren't really what I was into back then. but they're okay. Why you gotta do this to me? Why you gotta be different shape? Is that close enough? I feel like that's close enough. Yeah, this one's not so bad either. I guess it bridges the shoulders quite well. You misread that as God. Oh my goodness. I did not mean to do that. I just wanted the global gizmo. That's all I wanted. I didn't mean to like reset the entire transform. No. Let's make it a little bit smaller. A little bit shorter. Move it up a little bit. I'll do. Will that not do? Is that not what we want? Is that not what we came to see? Am I turning the VIP redeem back on? I don't know what you mean. It's that. It's that. Do you ever wonder if the ants you keep think of you as a god? Actually, yes. You'll see one day they'll have created like a little church outside. They'll have like taken the sweepings from building like a new room, and they'll have built like a little house, and it'll have Balint's head like on like a steeple. He'll wake up and he'll look at the what do you call it? Terrarium, the case, and he'll just be like, "Oh no." They've achieved sentience. No. But it's fine. They just hold a little parade in his honor every year. How long is an ant year? See, people talk about animal years, right? Not again. People talk about animal years as if animals don't live on the same planet as humans. They just have a shorter lifespan. They witness years the same as we do. They come to biological maturation at a different rate to humans. True, but a day is still 24 hours, and a year is still 365 days. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. But like, a dog sheds in the summer and the winter, because the temperature changes in the summer and the winter, and those changes of the seasons. It has to, for hunting purposes. So the canine ancestors, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, please. But it's really weird how people kind of like, oh, dog years. Imagine if you had like 7 years in a year. But do they? Don't. Not you as well. No. Imagine if you had 7 years in a year. And you were like, oh, we're in year 3 of 2022. It's really warm right now, but you know, it's meant to be warm in year 3 of 2022. It's fine. They have like sub years. Isn't time a social construct? I mean, time is, but like the seasons aren't. The seasons are meteorological, right? The seasons are, I don't want to say set in stone, but they're arranged by the planets alignment in space. Yeah, how far out do you want to go? I mean, if a meteor hits Earth, right? But you know what I mean, right? Winter happens at a certain time, and animals go, it's winter. We do winter things. For East Europe, it's been 10 years of 2022 already. Oof. Oof. That's a spicy meatball. Do we just need one? Do we just need one, maybe? I think we need this one. That one's wrong. I think we can probably just get away with one. Do you not think... It's weird, isn't it, as well? How, like, animals don't have watches? What's up with that? Do they also not need to tell the time? Do they just, like, exist until they're tired or hungry, and then they just do the tired or the hungry thing? Man, animals are so crazy. They have an internal clock? And we evolved that out? What the hell? Being aware of time outside of the seasons changing the day and night cycle. Time is a social construct. Period protein goes up and then goes down during the day. We have the same thing. We didn't evolve out the thing? Hence jet lag. Oh, wow. That's what's causing the jet lag, huh? Ah, it all makes sense now. Fun fact about the mana. I've only ever been jet lagged once, and it was seriously bad. Was coming back from Florida. And we went to... I don't think they exist anymore. We went to a place called a Little Chef. Like, directly off the plane, we were all like, yeah, man, that aeroplane food was bad. We should get something to eat from this also bad restaurant chain. And, you know, we sat there. And, you know, we ordered some stuff. And I basically just fall asleep in my food. It was that bad. Fun fact. So we have an internal clock. You've never been more than 2 hours ahead of your regular time zone, so you never really had jet lag. Bro. If you're gonna get a plane, go all out, man. Halfway across the world or bust. You know? We do, sir. That's so crazy. So, if we have an internal clock, how is it that if someone asks me what time is it, I can't just go, you know, manadono.utc now, get time now, and be like, oh yeah, it's 4 p.m. That seems like because time is a social construct. No. But like, I'd be able to have like daytime, right? And I'd be able to query like the float value of how day it's been, right? From the time protein. I could be like, what's the state of time protein as a float value, 0 to 1? And it could be like, oh, it's 0.83. And then I could multiply that by the number of hours in a day, 12. Actually, you could. Damn. See, the human body, if you had a sequencer next to you, god damn it. The human body needs, like, it can't just have a little bit, man. Like, it's missing out on so many features. We need human body 2.0. Accurate time telling, please. But yeah. Animals are weird. All of them. Every single last one of them. From the whales to the plankton animals. They are now. Sorry. Everything is weird. Let's just go full. Let's just go all the way. There's not a single thing on planet Earth or outside planet Earth that is not just absolutely completely bonkers. Leg. Not just crazy, but wildly unoptimized. And they talk about intelligent design. Oh boy. Never a true statement. It's like how the world is made of macaroni. Exactly. Who'd have thought? Who would have thought? Do you know I watched a cool YouTube video? I think I've brought this up like 100 times now. I can't find the legs. I think I've brought this up 100 times now, but I watched a cool YouTube video. Do you know there's a series of people who just do genetic experiments in their garage? They just buy genomes from the internet. You can just buy a genome from the internet. You can go to a website and download a DNA sequence through UPS. What? How is you can no, but you can. It's not just that. It's CRISPR cavemen. It's not just that you can buy a DNA sequence online, have it shipped to you in a cup, but you can design that DNA sequence and ask them to make that. Mabus Games, how you doing? We're going a deep dive today. We're going in a deep dive into the craziness that is the world. You ever ordered DNA in the mail, Mabus Games? I haven't, but I've seen people on YouTube who have. On a quick break. Well, how are you here if you're trying to enjoy your time off? Self-deprecating humor. You're welcome. How you doing? How you feeling? Get a cheeky break in your day. I'm just doing some, fingers crossed, the last physics asset for Antonia we'll ever need. Fingers crossed. Although I have been known to speak too soon many times. Thigh L, Shin L, Shin L1, Deft Foot, Deft Toe End. You often have streams open even if you're not able to chat. That's so nice. Lurking is caring. Let's just remember that, kids. Lurking is caring. I guess we just generate for all of these. It's fine. Bot. That looks perfect. Lurk to get mana to partner. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure I can even accept the partner agreement right now. No offense, Twitch. I'm just happy being a popular affiliate, if that's okay with you. I don't need a check mark for recognition. It's fine. It's fine. I can have a check mark on Twitter though. You can get me a Twitter check mark. Twitter, if you're watching. I am me. Thank you. You could authorize all my accounts if you want to, but just the one is fine. The one that does the automated response for when I go streaming, which I haven't posted to in like a million years. There you go. That no one looks at, and no one. 2% of my views. 2% of my views, and I'm pretty sure they come from the main Twitter channel, not the alerts Twitter channel. I don't think anyone follows the alerts Twitter channel. I think it's a dead page, but it keeps getting posted to. Posts go through, so it's not been pruned by the Twitter like fake account manager yet. I await the day. Anyway, Legos. I'm gonna make that a little bit bigger, longer. I'm not fake. No, but my accounts are. I mean, they're not, but I mean, I think it's an abuse of the Twitter terms of service. They're technically not automated. I have to push a button to send these messages, but the message is pre-written and the message is the same every time. So I wonder if I should just have like a dedicated tablet next to me that I do a unique message to each time. That'd be more nice. More people probably follow it from that. But at the same time, it was one of those weird decisions, right? A lot of streamers will have their main Twitter account and they will just post their going live notifications there, right? They'll be like, "Oh, I'm going live now. Come watch me. Hey." Because it's kind of easy to have a Twitter account and then have a going live notification. I'm a real as ferret. Oh yeah. But I know this is weird that I have to bring my own channel onto the screen while I'm streaming, but here it is. Okay, none of the plugins have loaded, which is fantastic. But just imagine that in this space there's a Twitter feed, right? Just imagine that in this space there's a Twitter feed. My Twitter feed, right? I don't need a going live notification on my Twitch page, right? That's why I separated them. It seemed like a good idea at the time. It seemed like a fantastic idea at the time. But yeah, I don't know if it's played out positively. I mean, it's not played out negatively, which is fine. But is it worth the effort for me having gone to the trouble of making a whole page basically of stream alerts that I make? And add buttons. Oh, I almost clicked one. Jesus. Don't let me click those add buttons, by the way. There's a redeem for that. I only clicked it yesterday because I was worried that they had broken. So this looks a bit weird. So I'm going to get rid of this one, and we're going to use this one for the whole leg. No clicky. No McClunky either. What was that? What was that even about? Why does he say McClunky? What does McClunky even mean? If people don't know what I'm talking about, yeah, that's good. Please continue about a normal life. You don't know. But you know what I'm talking about, right? No idea. Good. Good. That's the way we like to keep them. No idea about the McClunkies. Get out. I want to... a box for the foot, I think. With no rotation, aligned to the floor? The floor? Potentially? There is no rotation. Ooh. Ooh. Very interesting. Haha, 69k. Haha. I remember the streamer I was watching had a redeem for 69 420 points. The foot isn't flat. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me a little bit. But it doesn't bother me. We can change the collider to match the foot. It's not a big problem. It's a small problem that we've overcome instantly, or near instantly. 69k for VIP. Little bit more for VIP, I think. Just a tiny, this doesn't make me happy. Oh. Can we not get an aggregate of like the mesh size for this thing? That's how many Orbeez Reno has, yeah. Sharing his Orbeez balance with the world. I'd tell you how many Orbeez I had, but I don't know anymore. Does that look correct? Looks like it needs to come this way a little bit. And then down. Just a scooch. I am seeing a problem with this. Okay, no, it's not a problem. Because, yeah, it scales from the center, doesn't it? That's totally fine. If it scales from the center, it's fine. What was I even worried about? Oh, do you know? No. There is another perfect film to add to the list. Sorry. The Blues Brothers. What was I thinking about? How could I have forgotten that? Perfect film for the perfect film list of perfect films. Blues Brothers is truly a masterpiece of cinematography. What was I saying was a masterpiece of cinematography that evidently wasn't? What was it? The ultra bad film that I saw that one time. But that I enjoyed, but it was bad. Blues Brothers is definitely a great film. Definitely a great film. Why extent? I haven't seen the Blues Brothers 2000 because it got panned and like they were gonna make it and then John Belushi passed away, so they couldn't make it with him. They made it anyway. I don't know. It was a strange time. Blues Brothers 2000, right? A strange time in the world that was. Ah, it's glorious. I know I joke and I say that making video games isn't a lot of work, but damn, making video games is a lot of work. Like, none of the stuff that you think is going to be the work is the work. It's always the busy stuff, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's that def foot R. You hate remakes? What do they call them? Reloaded? Why make something that was already gold? The Matrix Reloaded was not a remake, but nice try, Reno. Was a bad film. Sorry. Let it be said, okay? Let it be said. Keanu Reeves is indisputably a great actor, but that does not mean he cannot be in bad films, okay? He can be in a bad film. You dislike all the Matrix films. Making a game is a group effort. Incorrect, Prime Codec from Shrink. Making a game is a singular person task, and the more people you add to the game development effort, the harder it is. I've never been in a bad film, correct. I've never been in a film forever. I have been on an album though. Recorded musician here. I was gonna have done the album art. Ooh no. Ooh no. No. We've done something horribly wrong here. It's the Z value that needs to be different, right? Not the X. I have the music on my PC. I could play it, but it's embarrassingly bad. Like, it's not that bad, but it's pretty bad. But I mean, it's not that bad, but I mean, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. 14 minus 14 maybe, and minus 9. Here we go. Now we're getting there. I don't know why that's offset by like a large margin. Undo. Oh, is it because we translated it a bit? Does it actually need to have a different offset? So this needs to be 0.01 maybe, and this needs to be 0.11. Nope, just the X value that needs to be changed apparently. And the Z, okay, no Z change, fantastic. Does this not look wrong to you somehow? Does this not look like it's in the wrong orientation to you somehow? The Z is wrong. Definitely the Z is wrong. Oh, that was a considerable move. Okay. A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Is this one still wrong? Doesn't look that wrong, but it also does look a little bit wrong, doesn't it? Oh! Okay. Yeah, no, we're good. Let's just take a distant look. From a distance, that actually looks correct, doesn't it? I think it's because we're getting too close, right? We're getting too close and we're thinking too deep about these shapes. But that actually looks a lot more kind of nice and normal. Looks kind of nice and kind of normal. Sure, I realized Danny and Laudry aren't streaming this week. Claire gets to sleep in. Wait, Mr. Senor Daniel Anduza is not streaming? My God. Madness, I know. True madness. He's on vacation. Did he not stream his vacation? Did he not go on a road trip? Was that not vacation? Where's the heed? There is no heed. Save. Yep, save. 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 Double save. Triple save. Quintuple save. That was summer vacation? Oh, and you're going to tell me he's on winter vacation now. Ooh. Autumn vacation. 4 vacations a year. Be back next week? That's fine. I mean, I took a week off. I streamed that week, though, so... I don't know. We'll let it slide this one time. There's something else we have to do with this, don't we? We've got to, we got to link the bonoids, the colliders that don't collide with each other, right? Because self-collision is something that we need to avoid. We need the head. By the head. Spine. Torso. Torso parent. It's gonna be after those big runs for the antennaes, is it not? After these, and then I don't know what that is. Spine. Oh yeah, I think it might be this one. Look at that capsule head. Can be like that. You know the Hey Arnold? Do you know Hey Arnold? Is Hey Arnold a thing in America? Stoop Kid? Do you remember the Stoop Kid episode? That was so dumb. Yes. Okay. Can be like, instead of hey there football head, it's hey there capsule head. Hey Antonia. The Stoop Kid episode is like the stupidest episode of any show I've ever seen in my entire life. I will never forget it. So the Stoop Kid, he's a guy, he sits on his stoop. He sits on the stairs outside of his apartment building and he bullies people from the stairs. Safe in the knowledge that, you know, there's an exit right behind him. Stoop Kid is about to leave his stoop, yeah. And Arnold is like, hey, Stoop Kid, what's up? And Stoop Kid's like, you know, I don't want to leave my stoop, man. I'm scared. I'm scared of the outside world, and it's not for me, man. And Arnold convinces Stoop Kid to leave his stoop, and that he acquires this new power and uses it for bad. And it's just like, this is the least satisfying ending of any TV show you could have ever given me. What the hell? Your favorite episode is when Arnold's cousin visits. I do not think I've seen that one. I do not think I've seen that one. Add shape. Caps whale. 2 caps whales. Oh no, it's big. It's big. Why is it big? Oh. Why is it so big? Oh. I bet it's like a 1. It's the size 1 capsule, isn't it? Oh, it's the size 15 capsule. Okay. What does the size 1 capsule look like? It's the same size as the ant. That makes me worried, but okay. It's fine. Wait. You're not scaled, are you, right? Details. You are scaled 0.33 size. So you're actually smaller than you would be. Manny is 1. Manny is the correct size for a scalable mesh to be. It's fine. I think it's fine. I don't know that it's fine. I don't know that it's fine. That's not fine. What's happened? Ah. That is not fine. Oh, we're not still simulating, are we? No, okay. It's fine. Alright, okay. Yeah, we're here. Yeah. It's not that bad, is it? Standard kind of Let's push it just outside a little bit. So it's got some external collision on the mandibules. That's a fair approximation of the collision of Antonia, I think. And so if we go do a heckin' save, do a triple heckin' save, and then we simulate again, it should not do that. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Why is he doing that though? All our limbs shooting down to the root position. It didn't do this when we opened the project. But it looks... So the thing that I wanted to test is whether or not being a scaled skeletal mesh would affect the performance of the skeleton. It looks like it does not. So that's good. We have a collision model for the Antonia, which is cool. Oh, is it the constraints that we've had automatically set up for us as well? I don't know. Here we go. I don't know what to do with constraints. Yeah, okay, there are constraints. But I don't know why it's doing that. The thing. I don't know why the thing is existing like this, huh? Like some of it works great. This is a different skeleton, okay? So there are things which don't connect. Not great. Things have started to not connect with this, but not in the same way. They're all connected. Everything, nothing's left the body. The antennae are very sausage. Is it because we didn't set up any self-collision? Any self-non-collision? Ah, poopy. There's a hole in the mesh. At the mandibules. Oh dear. Oh dear. Exodrifter! You're just in time. Quick, tell me everything about 3D modeling and animation. Oh, you've got the game dev tag now. That's so cool. If I click that. Exodrifter is a game developer for the following organizations. Exodrifter. Nice. Got it a few weeks ago. That's so cool. I'm sure this is fine. How you feeling anyway? I'm sure this is fine. Manny's going a little bit crazy there, but it's fine. Cool. This badge boosts your virtual PP size, not gonna lie. My model's boneless. Yeah, welcome to the Leaf Cutter Ant Boneless Banquet. Oh, there are bones. There are unfortunately bones inside the ant. Although real ants don't have bones. Right? Bugs don't have a skeleton. Right? Somebody correct me before I say something else stupid on stream. It is true, thank goodness. They have carapace, an exoskeleton. The hardest of exoskeletons, but no bone. They have exoskeletons. Yep, true. The whole chat has backed me up on this one fact. First time. Thank you, chat. Even if it wasn't true, it is now actually true. But it was actually true. People watching on YouTube are going to be so confused. My goodness. Have you considered getting even bigger bones? They're all squishy on the inside. Nom. I'd love to, but my bone dealer has already been bothered for extra big bones, so I think it would be rude to not just work with the bones that they've been provided with. It looks fine, right? You feel like people are saying your name. Does Exodrifter also have an exoskeleton? Is Exodrifter also squishy on the inside? We'll never know. Understandable. Yep. See, there's plenty of bones to work with. And this the collision, I think, is what's making it go crazy. I think maybe the constraints are a bit wacky. I don't know. I don't know what a constraint is these days, or why I need them. I want to be unconstrained, bro. Every second of my life, unconstrained. You got to disappear for a month on a trip, but you want to say hi before that happens. Please enjoy your trip, Exodrifter. Oh no. Oh, your gift sub will expire. Oh no. Next time. See you in a month, Exo. Oh, that means I can't hang out in your streams. Oh. Enjoy your trip. Wherever you go, whatever you do, have fun and stay safe. Or don't stay safe if you don't want to be safe. But, like, you know, I'm sure you have a preference for being safe. Most people do. Enjoy. Bottom line, enjoy. I guess we can take a brief break before the actual break to throw out some shoutouts. Go on then. Everybody check out the Exodrifter, perfect game developer. Everybody go check out Science Streams, Berlin and Lita. Science Streams. Science Streams. I can't say Science Streams without saying Science Streams. How did that's free advertising. Very pog. Go check them out. Anyone else here who is a stream? Oh, Mabus Games. Mabus Games dropped in. Mabus Games. You should check out Reno too, but they don't stream yet. So what can I say? This is where I don't spell their username correctly. Check out Kleber. Pillar of the community. Oh my god. Did we talk the other day about low-key arachnophobia and how everyone has low-key arachnophobia and some people have got like high-key arachnophobia? So there was a traumatic incident that I've spoken about before on stream where a giant spider crept up on me while I was sleeping and I woke up because I heard its footsteps. Okay, that's how big it was, okay? Big fucking spider. And I put it outside and like I was like, oh, great. I'll have a quick cheeky peeky, make sure there's no other spiders around. So I can go back to sleep and wake up in the morning and enjoy my weekend. And I'm like, okay, no spiders. Perfect. I lie back down, turn the light off. Sleepy, 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 sleepy. And then I hear like... And I'm like, no. Grab the light. And there's a spider. He just stood on my pillow. Like, hey, what's up, buddy? And I'm like, no. I put that spider outside. It was the same, if not bigger size. to the other spider. Audible footsteps. That's right. And I'm like, okay. I gotta calm down now. He just wanted to snuggle now. He can find a willing participant then. Anyway. So I put both spiders outside, and ever since that day, and I don't want to sound like a crazy person, but like in the corner of my eyes, if there's like a shadow, or if there's like a dark spot, or if there's an actual spider, I have to look at it to make sure it's not a spider. You know what I mean? It's so bad. It's so distracting. And like if I'm having a conversation with someone, right? Or if I know that the thing that I see in my peripheral vision is definitely not a spider, I still have to look. So I have black dots on the ceiling and on the wall here, poor me, where I was going to put a shelf up and where I was going to hang the VR crane system on actual hooks, but I ended up using sticky hooks instead. And I haven't put the shelf up yet. And like, even those, I put those dots there. I know they're there and I know what they are. It's just some pencil. It's just some graphite scraped off. New reflex unlocked. Aware of spiders. Exactly. It is the worst quality of life update. At least I'm aware of spiders now. This. Anyway, I'm going to go get a drink and then we're going to go do the cuppa. We're going to warm up for the cuppa and we'll do the cuppa. We'll probably fix this after the cuppa. If we don't fix this after the cuppa, tomorrow. Tomorrow's another day. You know what they say. I'll have the motivation then to work out what's happened in the space of me deleting the physics asset and making a new physics asset. So, I'm back. Oh, you didn't see anything, YouTube. We don't have secret Twitch-only Trackmania sessions. Hey, Hugh. Welcome back, Hugh. Were you not here earlier? Thank you, I'm welcomed. Hey, look at that beautiful car. Hugh. What's poppin', Hugh? We have our 300th follower today, by the way. Congratulations, channel. I wonder if they stream as well. Anyway, Antonia. Bantonia. That's right. And at this rate, it's only another 20 years before I have as many followers as, like, a mid-tier streamer. What's poppin'? The bottle cap off the shampoo bottle cap. Oh, did you wanna... I guess you'll see it, soon enough, but if you wanted to see the shader that I made for it, and he said, how did I get the Voronoi shader into Unreal, and you were trying for ages? There is no solution. You just do it again. Don't expect to make a shader outside of the Unreal Engine, for the Unreal Engine. Unless you've typed it in pure HLSL and you import it using C++ and implement it yourself. Not going to happen, I'm afraid. Four assets. I don't care about those right now. Landscape editor waiting for edit layers resources to be ready. Thank you. We'll open it real quickly. It's fine. We can have two Unreal Engine projects open at the same time. My PC is strong. My PC case is red. So it loads everything 3 times as fast. Trying to write vertex shaders currently. Car looked like a fish from this angle. Good. fish is aerodynamic or aquadynamic. So I couldn't be bothered working out the offset I needed between the dot product, so I just added a 3-color lerp. So the purple comes in at 0 or 0.5, and the third color comes in at 0. Right, so the whole back of this is the color B or color C, I can't remember. Looks so nice. Looks so nice. So there are unoptimized things about the shader. The noise is world space, so when you move the car, the noise shimmers. Like a cell shader, basically. Kind of. So what we do is, we do, we actor position minus the camera position to give us the vector, the camera vector, and then we normalize that. So we have a camera vector direction, and then we get the pixel normal. So the direction that the pixels facing in the screen, and we do the dot product. So if these are the same, that means the camera is facing that pixel exactly, and it will be a value of 1. And if these are -1, that means they are facing opposite directions, or the camera is facing the same direction as the pixel is, so you won't actually physically be able to see it, and it will equal -1. And then it will be a range between, 1 and -1 through 0, based on the dot product of this. It's something that I can't really visualize for you, I'm afraid. True shame. But it is what it is. And we're using the clear coat with clear coat secondary normals enabled, I believe. Somewhere. Maybe we're not. Wow. So the clear coat, the surface of the clear coat is entirely flat and reflective, but it lets light transmit through and bounce off the underside, and the underside has got is also perfectly flat and shiny. But we apply a noise, just a simplex texture-based tiling scale 5 noise to the whole thing, which gives it that little shimmer, like a car paint. MRSA values, whatever, they are what gets plugged in. Fully metallic and half rough. Okay, so the clear coat is perfectly shiny, but the base paint underneath is not perfectly shiny. There we go. Very cool. And yeah, that's a fairly simple way. If we look at the platform stats, 252 instructions. Oops. 252 vertex shader instructions, pixel shader instructions, because it uses pixel normal. You could simplify this and use vertex normal, but you'll have faceting where the vertices are. So then you'd probably want to use vertex normal and then vertex interpolate. Which you'll still need to grab the pixel location anyway, so it's probably just as expensive to do it with vertex interpolate on the pixel location. But there it is on the car, as I'm sure you've already seen. Okay. Why the orbit is there, I don't know. Orbit cameras are stupid, okay? That's the be-all and end-all of this situation. And there you go. So when a pixel is facing the camera, it's green. When it's kind of not facing the camera, it's purple. And when it's a glancing angle or behind the camera angle, it's a red color, which you can kind of see in the aerofoil, but I think that's a rendering bug. And that's it. That's your shader. I moved the aerofoil down a little bit so you could see over the car. The bottom, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Like, it's got a big fin. Like, it's got a big fin. The first person camera's fine, but the chase cameras were hard to set up. Anyway, that was that. Enjoy it. I'll send the data files to you sometime in the coming future. And in the meantime, oh, and you're welcome everyone on YouTube for that mini tutorial. In the meantime, I will work on a game. Noticed rear wing drop make sense for cam view. Yeah. No, I did attach a bone to it. I was gonna have it like bounce up and down depending on like how fast you were going. Like so it would go down when you were doing low speeds, and then it would whoop when you started going faster, but I couldn't get it to work. I had no idea what I was doing really. I got it basically to tumble behind the car, which was really weird and off-putting. So I just deleted the bone and re-imported it, made it kinematic entirely, fixed with the rigid body of the car. A shame, but like as I said multiple times in multiple different instances of my life, I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to animations. That looks a bit funky, but that's not what we're doing today, so good. I'm glad it looks funky. So yeah, that's shipping labels or death. Uninstall auto settings, no change. Okay, I can't move those. I can't move those post-it notes. I need to do those post-it note things. I would really like to have a cool, like a wave simulation. Like at least like decently deep 3D waves to the surface of the water. I think that would be nice. I don't know how it'll work out though. I'll have to look up some Gerstner wave simulations. But I think we could probably drive it from a render target. And maybe some data farm, data factory style stuff. Like nothing that will impede the performance, right? A very cheap ocean Gerstner wave formation thing. In fact, where's Ant Mountain? Game content? Meshes? Nope. Terrain? Nope. Mass? Nope. Levels? Nope. Other big files? These are just materials. Source mesh is good. Here we go. And mountain files. Did not expect this to happen. Oh, there it is. Oh. This is probably a bad move, but I'm gonna change the pivot. But wouldn't it be really nice to have Fusion 360 integrated into the modeling tools? Like, that would be just peak. For me, that would be peak. Like, building stuff like stairways and guns, spaceships, all that boring hard surf modeling that you can't really do in this or in Blender because both of these tools suck for both of those things. I tell you, Blender's not that bad for hard surface, but Blender's bad for other reasons that I have detailed in detail. The river comes out there, right? Good. Good. Yeah, something like that. Somewhere over there. There we go. Attenuation radius. Something, something. Lovely. Maybe that can be 3,000. Okay. In the end times, we'll probably slice this up into multiple different things. I figure it'd be nice to have like a little secret area rock pool up here. Because there's a mountain in Costa Rica. What am I doing? I'm not even meant to be doing this. Get out of here. There's a mountain in Costa Rica, a volcano, which has a mineral-rich rock pool in the top, in the crater. And it's directly above the cave where those see if I have a source image for it. See if I have a reference. Nope, that one. This one. Costa Rica. I do not. Da da dum. So it's directly above this cave. So the minerals inside the rock pool, obviously a lot of cupric stuff, and they drip down into the cave and form the melanterite stalactites. I think that'd be nice to include that kind of stuff. Anyway, please. Let's just have a refresher of where we stopped. Yep. Yeah. Oh, in fact, yeah, like give me that file back. Hold on. Costa. So it'd be like a mini version of that mountain, because that mountain is nowhere near Juanillo. Costa Rica mountain volcano lake. There it is. What's it called? Arenal volcano. Volcan Arenal. It's an active andesitic stratovolcano in northwestern Costa Rica, around 90 kilometers northwest of San Jose. Oh no, it's this one. It's Poas volcano. Lake Botos. The Poas volcano crater shown before the 2017 eruptions. No! Get out. Is that the same one? I think it is. But it's got a wild color to it. Irazu volcano? I guess they all end up like this, right? They get water in, they have high copper, Irazu volcano, Poas, and Arenal. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So Arenal doesn't seem to have a lake in the top. They all pretty much look the same. 5 must-see Costa Rican volcanoes. Here we go. Arenal, Poas, Rincon. I don't want to know how the lake is that color. We don't talk. Irazu. Okay, Irazu's the one with the yellow lake. And Poas volcano is the one with the blue lake. I think the one that I saw was Irazu. But it looks like it erupted and disturbed all of the water and matter inside the crater. Oops. In 2017? Oops. So let's see if we can have a look at what's going on with these physics assets. Because these all worked very well. Oh, that's pretty nice. Convert selected constraint to ball and socket. think it is a ball and socket, is it not? Here we go. I get the feeling that this is going to be wrong, right? So we're looking at this. It's going to flip round. It's gone, but... Good. Chrome. I spelled Chrome wrong there. Unreal Engine Ragdoll Weird. Why is my ragdoll behaving oddly? Figured it out. The problem was with my skeleton, you forgot to tick the box that causes it to export with deformation bones only. So my skeleton had a bunch of extra things floating around, elbow trackers, knee trackers, hands, feet, etc. After I got rid of that stuff, it worked. Right. Okay. 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 Now, okay. 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 So, the problem is because we have tweak bones in the model, and apparently tweak bones aren't allowed. Just deformation bones in Unreal Engine. Do you know, Reno, that means we have to do all that collision again. I love it. Oh no. I'm happy with the collision. Is there a way, do you think, I could steal the collision and put it onto the new mesh? That would be a no then. Okay. Alright. Okay. Where are my post-it notes? I need my post-it note. I'm not even kidding, where are they? Oh. I found them, don't worry. Download new Antonia.blend. Re-export smiley face. There is never a dull day when you're developing a video game. Let me tell you, Reno. Let me tell you, Reno. That's something that I will have to do offline. Because those things are stored in a very secret Google Drive. That's very secret. So instead, we can look at some of the assets that we've already downloaded from Science. We can have a look at perhaps... Can I rename this folder? 1.0 Science meshes. I seem to remember stuff like meshes don't like being put in folders and renamed. But like it really was a drag, like trying to find any of this stuff. Not gonna lie. I agree on Real Engine. That was a lot of assets. I'm very sorry you had to deal with this. Please forgive me. From your heart of hearts, you know that it was the correct option. I'll have to rename another folder after this as well. I'm sorry. So how's your day been? You know, you had a productive day. You had a fun time. You just like watching progress bars do their thing. The worst thing is, it's gonna have a redirector folder full of redirector assets, and it's gonna suck to clean that up. Like, I understand why it doesn't automatically clean up your redirectors, but I also don't understand why it doesn't automatically clean up your redirectors. I'm willing to wait the extra time if you do it for me on Real Engine, by the way. If you could just maybe put an option, maybe. Because there's no point. If you move something and you build your entire game on redirectors, what the hell? Your code is going to be so messy. Your code is going to be messy. Your game is going to be messy. It's going to be unoptimized and it will run badly. Ah. You made a shopping list and you're going to clean the kitchen area later. It will be productive. Yeah. Preparing mesh distance fields. Yeah. Remember what I said about redirectors? Gonna upset a lot of spiders. No. Just make sure they don't bite you, Reno. Just make sure they don't get bitey. We're just gonna have to wait for the mesh cards to build, I'm afraid. A lot of game dev is just waiting, I'm afraid. I'm unfortunately gonna have to upset you with the information that what do the dog do? I appeared in 21 searches this week, huh? I've received a dividend? Hold up. 21 searches this week. Who's searching for me here? Who's this? World Business Angels Investment Forum. Nope. No thank you. No thank you. Executive Council Network. No. The Fashion DAO. Okay. Polygon. Okay. Axia. I don't know any of these companies, bro. But thanks for searching me, bro. Thanks for searching me. Investment type, dividend, S&P 500. Nice. Let me check that out. Oh, you can't even see the bar that's loading. Sorry. Here's me thinking you know what's going. There it is. It's just underneath the update tab there. Check it out. Oh yeah, investment portfolio is not looking happy. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh god. What's happened to the economy right now, friends? What's happening? I thought it was safe to reinvest. I thought we were on an upswing. And now it's what? What the hell, man? I did not sanction these actions. Deep breaths. We're calm, we're cool. Deep breaths have been had. Other meshes. I think everything in this folder is fine. There's a Pepe there. Other meshes. Where did I put them all? Right. Science assets. Here we go. There's a lot. Go to my happy place. Yeah. Fungus and antechamber. Hold up. Can we just open this in 3D viewer? we did this the first time, right? I want to see the 3D fungus. I want to see the 3D fungus among us. Fogus amogus. What? So wait, do you... Oh! / shout out. Interesting. This is probably a mistake. This is going to make this even slower. I wish there was an easier way to look at 3D files. You know what I mean? Dost thou understand of which I refer to? Yeah. 3D viewer is going to take like an ice age to think about opening this file. Unreal Engine's going to take another ice age thinking about, oh, it's finished. Fix up. The only time you won't be able to fix these up is if they're still in memory, which is awkward. But none of these should be in memory. Fix up. None of these should be in memory. Oh. Watch it. The only thing that would be in memory is the mountain, because we dragged it into the scene. And we're not in that level right now, so it should theoretically, air quotes, theoretically be fine. However, Unreal Engine editor does not provide real-time garbage collection, so I wonder... There it is. Yeah. What? None of this stuff. Oh, Queen Ant, right. Yeah, whoops. So the Queen Ant's in the scene. Excuse me. We have an asset for this though, right? Game content levels. No. We'll put it in asset tools. Why not? Asset tools. Scratch level. So we can just save whatever we need to save as a scratch level to the scratch level. Overworld Auto 5. I don't know what that means. None of this stuff is in the scene. Oh, hey. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Berlin, are you there? Whoa, 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 whoa. Berlin. 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 Where's he gone? This is amazing. Look at that. Look at that cheeky stairwell. Very difficult to make that work in a game. But we'll do something, I'm sure. I like these arches. I'm digging these stone arches. We could use the stone arch. Hold up. We could use the stone arches and a little plinth, a little flag as connectors for all the tubage. And it would be very poggers. At Science Streams. At Berlin. Unmute the stream. The mushrooms are pretty nice. The couch. The seat, the rug is very high quality. A little bit of a misaligned UV, but I think that's 3D viewer's fault. I think we're actually clipping into the model there. There we go. It's actually perfect. Actually perfect. Very beautiful. Look at that rug. Ruggo Maluggo. Love a rug like that. Nice. Save level as. Scratch level. Yep. Full ZBrush Polymesh 3D7. Full ZBrush Polymesh 3D7. And full Queen Ant. Screw it. We'll just make another scratch level. It's fine. Slawn. Ugh. I think it's broken. I think it's actually gone crazy. Yeah, well done, buddy. It hit an infinite loop there. It hit a very cheeky infinite loop. There's other stuff, right? Exported meshes. Oh, okay. Game design docs, skeletal exports, test skelly, bit defender, Ant Mountain, Out Nest, bubbles. Bubbles with beakers. Here we go. Bubbles with beakers. Bubbles with beakers purple. Hey? That's pretty amazing. That is, not gonna lie, I'm impressed. I'm impressed by the quality of this Erlenmeyer flask. It's tiny. It's 50 ml max. Actual ant-sized Erlenmeyer flask. But the text is raised as well. That's so cool. Is this not cool? You're not seeing what I'm seeing. You cannot understand, is it sprites or 3D spheres? 3D spheres. It can't have sprites in Paint 3D. It's unsupported feature. Paint 3D, I see. I get the feeling none of this is going to work, right? Okay. Working better than I thought. Wow. Spiderweb intermediate. Spline cylinder. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember that. Hex crystal shards. Nothing in here. Hex bull shards. Nothing in here. We can actually delete and mount files then. Boom. Delete. This. Do you reckon these are gonna work now? Fix up. Would you look at that? Source message good. We can just delete. And then we've got other big files. This is all textures, right? Textures and materials. So we'll put that as 11 underscore science materials. And then hand crank, hand crank, hand crank. Whoa. Ants are cool. Not gonna lie. Facts? Facts. I'm still leading the whole world ETF by like 0.5%. Oh boy. Oh, that is a steep drop. Oh, hey. There's not even a lot of redirectors. What the hell? Maybe we can just nip this one in the bud. That might be nice. I still haven't bought a hard drive. I need to buy a hard drive, don't I? To pre-order those magic cards, which aren't going to be a pre-order in a couple of days. Jesus. It's October already. Warhammer 40k. Warhammer... Oh, Jesus, so much to do. There's so much to do. I make a post-it now. Warhammer 40k MTG pre-order. Measure for IKEA. Pay rent. Yep. That goes on there. Oh, there was something that I had on the tip of my brain. What was it? What do I have to do? Tip of my brain. Warhammer 40k pre-order. Magic the Gathering. Magic Madhouse sale, maybe. Measure for the IKEA. Pay the rent. Pay PayPal. That'll come under the paying the rent stuff. We'll just have an et al on the end of that. There was something else I needed to do, and I can't remember what it is. And that makes me worried. Cool. Now we have our science meshes and our science materials in their own folders. Love it. New folder. Flasks. Flask and bubbles. Bubbles1.png. Okay. That's pretty wild. Alright. Bubbles2.png. Also pretty wild. What's going on here? Why do I need that? There's no beaker 3D object. Like, I don't want to complain. We got bubbles. But the beakers, they all come with bubbles. So we're gonna have to do some wrangling, I think. Some crowbar surgery. That is just a bubble. I didn't know what I expected. It's a sphere. We're shade smooth. It's not a sphere. It is a sphere. It's not a sphere. It is a sphere. It looks aspherical. Yeah, it's an egg shape. Oops. I guess maybe, is there a bone? Is there like a squish bone? Making it squishy. Bubble 2. We're probably just going to do the bubbles using a shader. In the Arduino. Okay, we don't need those. Sorry. We'll get bubbles with beaker per play. We'll import that. Build nanite. Import textures. Create new materials. Import. I'm so sorry. Yeah, bubbles being aspherical goes contrary to the law of I was gonna say thermodynamics, but it's not thermodynamics, is it? It's the other one. Surface tension and the application of even distributed gas pressure simulation. That the gas pressure in any closed system will be averagely equal in all directions, and that the surface tension of a water or water-like substance will be equal in all directions. That means that any kind of combination of the two will form a perfect sphere unless affected by the outside world in some way. Like if you boop them. If you boop them, they will wobble. Elsewise, law of bubbles, that's the one. Isaac Newton. Look it up. Law of bubbles. That's what he said. Let's get this sorted out, because this is not correct. This is not correct. Bubbles with beaker, purple bubbles with beaker, purple cylinder 01, bubbles with beaker, purple object 01, text 02, text 04, text 05, text 06. Wow. There we go. Okay. So those PNGs were required, air quotes, for the bubble material, air quotes. And we have the cylinder. We have the viscous material. And we have the lettering. So if we just grab our... Sorry. If we just grab all that and we come down to maybe... Is this flat? Is it flat enough? Come down here and we just... My word! Okay. Why is it so big? Why is it this size? Yeah, that's more like it. Let's go over to the queen. See what this looks like next to the queen. Where is the queen these days? Oh, flying blind here. We found the tree. Oh, queenie. Oh. To fit all the coffee you'd ever need. Multiplied by 0.8. That looks reasonable, I guess. Does that look reasonable to you kids? It looks still slightly large, but Queenie, you good there, friend? Oh! Looks like we've got some lot issues with the material. Very scary. Help. Anyway. Right. So we have flask glass. Element 1, that is the material that it says it is. Let's just go in real quick. Because that's a fine material, but it is incorrect. It is a translucent, default lit surface. Yes, default lit, two-sided. Two-sided? No. Yeah? No. How clear is glass? What's the transmissions percentage of glass? Oh boy, why do I have to look all this stuff up every time? Why can't I just memorize stuff? Glass transmittance percentage. Ooh, damn. The transmission coefficient TL indicates the percentage of sunlight passing through the glass. The index is higher the more daylight passes through the glass, usually 68 to 74% for standard insulating glass. What's from shop? Because brains are lame. Param. Color and opacity, and then we'll have scalar. Refractance. 1.1. Brains are pretty lame. I didn't know it was going to be so low. Are we okay with it being, like, gray? Yeah, if we want this to be reflective, we actually, if we want the roughness and the anisotropy to take into account, this has to not be default lit. This has to be. No, it does, but the translucency has to be volumetric. Light is accumulated in volume, so the result is blurry, but it's cheap. Streambug! What's happening, Streambug? It's cheap, but you get metallic, specular, roughness, anisotropy, emissive color, normal, tangent, world position, offset, ambient occlusion, and refraction. So it's slightly more expensive than rendering it normally, but we get, like, the reflectancy of the material, which is something that I appreciate. Point farm equals on. If point farm is equal to 1, look, Python. I did Python once. Worst week of my life. We don't have any, we don't have any Fresnel, do we? It's fine. We'll worry about not having Fresnel. Trackmania where? Lied? Oops. You didn't see anything. You, you didn't see. Song request? What? It does still say Trackmania. No. Look again. Oh. Yo, my engine just got Thanos snapped. What the hell? I don't think I was even trying to do something that insane. Skip restore. I'm pretty sure I saved applied. Pretty sure we were in the zone. Hey, Streambug, look. We got 300 followers today. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy, right? Unreal. You good, fam? Oh, there we go. I've got the chorus to The Only Way Is Up stuck in my head now. Thanks, chat. This is your fault. This is your fault, chat. I cannot be held responsible for my actions from now on. Yo, where the beaker at? Oh. Okay. You good? This is the song that never ends. Yeah, there it is. Beautiful shader. A beautiful shader. Let's just wait. See if it doesn't explode. And when it doesn't explode, then I can release you into the world. It's getting late. It's 9:10. We're in the deep night. And I've done my laundry, but I have not hung it out to dry. You know what that means. Makes me sad. So I'm gonna do that. Maybe I've got to eat something. Should probably eat something. Save that. Close that. Why isn't it allow? What's wrong? You don't... What's wrong, friend? Have I ever watched Lamb Chops TV show? You now have that song stuck in your head. Good job, I've never seen Lamb Chops. Nice try, Reno. I saw something pop in my peripheral vision. I thought it may have compiled the shader correctly. But it turns out I was being lied to. What's up, Unreal? Tell me what's wrong. And drink water. I should definitely eat something. I drink plenty of water in the day. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. Nice. No, none of you saw that. There was 69 shaders to recompile. Don't. Come on, Unreal. I believe in you. Come on, Unreal. Come on, Unreal. Da, 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 da. Come on, Unreal. Come on. How is that not already a song? How is that not already a parody song? It's compiled here? I mean, mostly. It's trying its hardest. Better call Weird Al. Yes. Come on, Unreal. I believe in you. Transparent Erlenmeyer flask, please. Transparent. Bro. Don't make me click the apply button. Don't make me crash my PC. Oh! That's a different window of preparing shaders right there. That's a new breed of shader compile. Why everything takes so long when making video games, I don't know. It does though. It makes me angry. Like, I know what I want to have happen, and it just doesn't happen very quickly. You know what I mean? You know when you know what you have to do, and you know what has to happen, and you try and do it, but it's just really slow. It's like, okay, imagine you're a carpenter, and you've got the perfect idea for the shape of whatever you're going to carve, right? And you take your chisel, but then suddenly, without harm or repercussions, the entire world is filled with molasses, and you just have to deal with having to chisel through molasses as well as the wood. You know plenty of transparents. What? God damn it. It's pun o'clock, and you know what that means. Oh! Oh! Preparing another shader. Hold up. This might be the one that kills it. Explore the craft of game design. Dungeons and desktops. Game design for dummies. white space. Unreal Engine 5 Endless Runner, Unreal Engine 5 Sci-Fi Environment Design. Make Unreal Engine 5 AAA game vehicles, please. Sorry, dad joke. I'm getting abused by Humble Bundle. I needed those last week, idiot. This should just work. I don't know why it's not working. You definitely have a pundlum. Volumetric directional. Come on, Unreal. Just show me the goods. Show me the goods, Unreal. I'm not an idiot. I know how to make a translucent material. Pun and problem. Pundlum. Yep. It's the one. I'll fight you, Unreal. I will jump into my PC case and fight you. Toe to toe. What is your problem? Someone's gonna chime in, oh, Lumen doesn't support translucency. Oh, it's Nanite that doesn't support translucency. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I know exactly what the problem is. Yep. Oopsie. Unfortunately, none of this can be nanite. Oopsie. Don't laugh, Reno, like you didn't know and were just withholding the information this whole time. The refractance is a little bit crazy. 1.022. I think that's the industry accepted value for actual glass. I don't know about the double-sided though. That looks a bit wonky. Should we turn double-sided off? Turn two-sided off and see what it looks like. Because there's already that cute internal offset, and it's not like it's a single surfaced object. It's got a back surface to it. But if it's not two-sided, then the back surface won't get cold, right? Or something, I don't know. Something. Gonna have to change the fluid on the inside of the Millenmouth flask. It's annoying me. Another surface tension niggle. Talk about surface tension all day. When I went to school, do you know one of the things that I was taught, Reno? Do you know one of the things that I was taught at school? How to read the volume of a fluid inside of a test tube or other kind of fluid volume measuring device. Okay? I will not have my skills revoked. Yeah, non-two-sided looks fine as well. I will open Paint to describe this to my viewers. My lovely, lovely viewers. And when I say Paint, I mean Photoshop. So when you have a tube, right, with gradations, right, like this, and you want to read the water level, right, there's two things you have to take into account. One, surface tension for basically all aqueous liquids is going to drag the liquid into this kind of a formation. So you must read to the bottom line of the solution. However, if you have filled your test tube with mercury, it will be the other way around for some strange reason. You will actually have to read to the top of the gradation. And if we have a look at this flask of Pepto-Bismol, if we have a deep look at this flask of Pepto-Bismol, you'll see that the top, you'll see that it's actually not Pepto-Bismol, but it is actually mercury in that flask. As the fluid falls off to the sides. Witnessed and received as fact. Hold on. Pink mercury. Oh yeah. There you go. When it compiles, we'll have a lovely flask of mercury to play with. Do not play with mercury, kids. Especially if you're kids. Do not ingest the mercury. Mercury is very heavy, by the way. Very dense material. There's a lot of cool science videos on YouTube about it. Like, you could drive on mercury if you had fat enough tires. Like, if there was a lake of mercury and your tires were just fat enough, just at the right pressure, you can just drive across it. But there you go. Oh my goodness, where'd the flask go? There we go. It's kind of scary, that. It's kind of scary. Is that not a little bit scary? Why did we do this again, Reno? Look at that beautiful reflection there. It's crisp. Lovely. You knew a guy who with gold fever, who just had it laying around in tubs and stuff? Yeah, you do need, well, you don't need mercury to deal with gold, but mercury is one way that you can use to refine gold from ore, absolutely. Use it as a separatory medium, if I understand correctly. Like, typically mercury isn't actually that harmful. I don't want to say this out in the open because people will get the wrong idea. Mercury is definitely bad for you. Mercury is definitely bad for you. But the reason mercury is bad for you isn't because mercury is bad for you. It's because mercury salts are poisonous. Mercury salts are formed during the oxidation process. If you get it on your skin, your sweaty, greasy gamer hands will oxidize small parts of mercury, ostensibly, and that will be absorbed through the skin. Mercury itself, the metal, you don't want to drink it, but like, if you get it on your skin, obviously get it off your skin as fast as possible, but you probably won't. You probably won't find any adverse effects if you just get a bit of mercury in your skin for a couple of couple of moments. But mercury salts. Do not ingest. Do not ingest mercury. Do not heat mercury to its boiling point. These are my tips for you. Do not touch mercury as much as possible. And definitely do not come into contact with mercury salts. Anyway, that's all I've got time for today. So let me do the talk out and we'll go raid someone cool. Thank you everyone for coming to watch the live video. If you came to watch the live video, thank you. Where am I? Gilo for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy it here. I hope you enjoy watching me fail a couple of the days. I know you are a Trackmania, bro. Everyone go check out Gilo's. That's Giilo. Check out his maps on Map Review. They're very good. Very good maps. I appreciated them. And thank you as well, Gilo, for being the 300th follower to the channel. That's pretty pog, if you ask me. Rabbit holes and facts. Facts and rabbit holes. Absolutely. Very poggy. Thank you for coming to watch the video on demand. If you came to watch the video on demand, I am back, YouTube. That's right. Missed out on the Game Jam fun, but I'm back with the regular game development fun. So you're welcome. And as always, I will see you in the next episode.